Hello there, Sir from 17 once again, bringing you a continuation to Chapter 10 in my Human Revolution Give Me Deus Ex difficulty video walkthrough. And I mentioned in the last video that if you go into that corner and you wait, two of the guards will come, deactivate the lasers, and you don't even have to hack them because you can sneak past and ninja your way into this tunnel. A job well done if I do say so myself. But this is the second part to White Noise. There is 3 parts to this level. I think I mentioned there was only 2. The third part is just the boss fight, and it is an interesting boss fight that can be very challenging if you do it the wrong way. And this is a nice shorter video, so the boss will be upon us before we know where we are, but we just have to do a lovely little hacking here, a nice bit of digital subterfuge, and we will be able to get onto the next section of the building, because we're currently tracking a signal of the reporter that was a hologram in the other room, so we're tracking to try and find out where she really is. And straight away we see a box. What is it hiding? Another ventilation shaft. Is this one going to come in handy? We will soon find out. So don't go the left way, because that's going to take you all the way back to where you came from. If you go the right way, you will be led into this office, and this is an intimidating moment, because if you drop down and you don't have the silent drop, you will make noise. But luckily enough, I made noise, but I immediately went into my cloak. Both those guys are going to be looking where I were, so that's why I've gone into the middle of these computer desks, and I just balled to the wall, ran across that room. It is not the safest strategy for that room, but it was really effective, if I do say so. And just hug these desks. You'll notice that they're all perfectly spaced so that you can go cover to cover. And this guy nearly fucks me up. Look at him coming in here. It's a good job he was prioritising moving to the left instead of turning directly head on to me, or he would have seen me. But I used the cloak to get back in cover. As soon as he turns on his axis, I can move all the way over here towards the sub-axis centre. And then we can... Oh, be careful! That is a concussion mine. Don't worry, it does not set off alarms. It does not trigger any guards for whatever reason. It just robs you of your energy if you had any. And I can't remember how much I had, so I'm okay. And I don't know if you can even sneak past them. Maybe if you do the same really slow crouch movement to get through them, they don't go off, but don't quote me on them, because every single one of them seems to bloody hit me. And he saw me then, but it's okay, because I'm going to be going through this computer room here. And this computer room is filled with terminals that you can hack, terminals that you can read and probably get passwords from. And I don't know how many I actually do, because I got a little bit lost on my recording run on this section because I didn't have the hacking ability that I did my first time through, and I had to find a different route, which, as good as it is from a gameplay perspective and from, you know, the longevity of how long you can play the game and the replayability, it was a bit of a pain in the ass when I was recording a guide on how to go from A to B, and I couldn't even fucking find B myself. So it was a bit of a hypocritical situation to be in. But when you go through this, there is a camera that will always see you. It seems to be poised perpetually on that angle, so what you adamantly you need to be doing... I don't know why I said adamantly then, it didn't fit at all. The context of that word is lost on that sentence. But you need to hack this machine over here, and what I decided to do is I decided to go into my stealth and try and hack it, but I didn't realise that it was going to be that way, so I thought that's probably a bad idea, and I came across here because this is the easier strategy. So if you don't want to bother hacking that door, don't bother hacking that door. This room through here is purely expositional. It's purely to find more information. It doesn't lead to anything that's to do with your direction or your objective. What you want to be doing is the room I just came from. If you go back in there and you cross that, that will take you to where you need to be. But I was exploring because I'd never seen this room, and I came in here thinking it was going to have a lovely vent or a shortcut or some kind of, you know, significance, and it turns out it kind of don't. But you've got to explore these things because that's what gaming is all about. It's about curiosity, it's about problem solving, it's about having fun. And if you come back over here, be careful when you enter back into this room. There is 2 patrolling guards, and both of them seem to be a little bit eager. They're obviously off the new shift, not at the end of a 17-hour one where they couldn't give a toss what they saw. They are pretty vigilant. But you can tell I'm not too sure where I'm going right now because I keep coming back towards this room, and this room is not where we're supposed to be. So there's a lovely blatant cut there of where I've edited it in and taken out some of the more useless wandering around like a moron moments, and hopefully I'm going to go directly to the correct area. So I do apologise guys for this little sidetrack, this little footnote of of just infallible gameplay. I know, it's perfection, isn't it? You couldn't do it better yourself. I think my nephews could have found the way to go on this level, and there's me bumbling around like an idiot. But it's like I say, if you try to do something, so I go up to this panel trying to hack it, and I think it's level 3, so I can't even hack the device, and that's when I realised that I've got to find another way, and luckily enough, the other way is very simple. I just didn't do it my first time through, so it was a little jarring, but it's this room here. If you get across this room, you will be effectively where you need to go, and this room is very simple. There is 2 guards that will patrol, one on the high catwalk, one on the lower area, and the easiest route through it is to go on the lower catwalk. You'll notice I'm sitting here in cover just to monitor the paths because I've never seen these guys before. I've never seen the pattern that they move, and I wasn't nervous as such. I was just not confident in my ability because it's an area that was new to me. But he's going to stand there, then he's going to turn around and walk the other way, and his buddy is going to be walking back towards where he's just come from. And right then is the camera seeing me, and those cameras are bastards at times, but the joy is you have a couple of seconds before they fully get alerted, so you can exploit that in conjunction with your stealth ability to get past. And right there, I do apologise guys, all you've missed is me walking through a corridor and opening an air vent, but once again, Norton was being a bastard on my computer. It was overclocking my processor, and for whatever reason the video skipped, and I missed a good 30 seconds of footage. But you missed nothing challenging, nothing difficult, it's just pure traversal. I do have a lot of memory used up on this laptop at the moment because I do have 3 intact guides that I haven't deleted, and they take up easily over 100 gig, but I'm going to be getting a new tower and hopefully I will not come across any of those problems. But this room in here, as you notice, you just get this big heavy gun and lots of ammo for it, and the reason for that is we're going to be taking on the boss. I would not advise using that gun. That's what I killed her with on my first playthrough, and it was absolute hell, but she's through this door, so prepare yourself for the battle. And yeah, grit your teeth and bear it. So thanks for watching guys. I do apologise about the skips. I hope the video helped, and I'll see you in the next one, so you take care now.